So far, we are doing a phenomenal job at building our website. As you can see, it is extremely easy to do. So we have our header section. We now have our services section. So now let's create an about us section. So we're going to hover over content block and we're going to hit the plus sign. And what we're going to look for is a features block is what we're going to utilize. Let's find a feature. And what I'm looking for is a feature that allows me to do a paragraph and maybe with two images on it. So let me scroll through and see if I can find one of those. And it's not up under features, so it must be up under content. So let's go to content. See if it's here, what I'm looking for. And yes, it is here. So I'm going to grab this block here, and this is going to be our About Us section. So we're going to click on it, and we're going to add it here. So what we want to do is we're going to change our title to About the Company, About the Company, all right? Or we can make it Our History. How about that? About our history, about our history. Let's do kill two birds in one stone, about our history. Let's add that. So what we're going to do, we're going to utilize ChatGPT to create the content for our history. So let's go to ChatGPT and we're going to say, create a about us history blurb for John's Cleaning, John's Professional Cleaning. John Cleaning has been servicing Philadelphia Metro since 2014. This is a family-owned cleaning service. Let's do that. And let's see what it comes up with for a blurb. Let's spell family correct because I typed that wrong. Let's just go ahead and add that. And let's go ahead and see what chat comes up with. And there we go. It gave us this nice little blurb. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to paste it in my block. Okay. Now that we have that there, what we want to do now is add a little jazziness to this block. So what I want to do is, let's kind of move me out of the way a little bit. There we go. Let's just move me over here. What I want to do is add a little something special to it. So we're going to add some images, but let's add something different to it to give it a little bit more flavor. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this section black is what I'm going to do. I want it to kind of mirror what's at the top up here. So I'm going to first make all my content white. I'm going to double click inside of it. And we're going to turn that to white. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the blurb. I'm going to make that white. And as you can remember, last time to change this background to black, we hit Save Changes. We hovered over to the gear icon. And we chose the color. And we made it black. So what's now happened is we got this nice coloring taking place. But I want to add a little something more to it. So I'm going to go to the gear and I'm going to go down to the block decorator divider. When we use these, if we want to kind of do some separation inside of the website, so I'm going to select this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a gradient on it. I'm going to make a gradient. And I like that, but I think I want to gradient out with a little, maybe a little goldish instead, right? So let's do that. And yeah, I like that right there. So we got a little, maybe not. Let's go back to the black and white. I think that's better. Let's go back to there and let's make it black. And let's see what black looks like. Nope, we're going to make it white. See? Trial and error, trial and error. Get white. I like that. That's good. And then what we'll do is that we'll drop some gold at the bottom. So let's come here and we're going to go to the block decorator. But this time we're going to do the footer. We're going to do a line again. And we're going to keep this at auto. And we're going to make it that gold color. And there we go. Has a little something on it. But let's mirror it instead. I know we're going through a lot. So let's hit the gear icon again. And this time, let's switch it around and let's make it 25%. Oh, yes. That's beautiful. You see that? That's nice. So now let's go in and find some images for our history. And we're just going to find something interesting here. So let's go click to edit. And let's go get us an image. Free stock photos. And I'm going to do show more results. House cleaning services. Let's search. There we go. So I'm going to choose, I really don't like any of these. So let's just make it a house this time. Let's make it a house instead. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just put a picture of a house in there. See what that looks like. And then it's kind of too small. So let's make it a little bigger. Let's find a different one. See, sometimes it takes a little trial and error to do this. So let's come back in. Let's see if we can find a different image. And if that doesn't work, you know what we're going to do. We're going to go over to chat. We're going to go over to Canva and we're going to find us an image. So I'm going to choose, nope, don't want to choose that one either. So let's undo. I told you we would use an undo function. So we're going to hit the undo function here. And let's undo. And we're going to restore this back to the original picture, which is there. And we're going to hit yes, restore. Then let's go over to Canva and see if we can find us a nice little image. So let me go to Canva. I'm going to create a design, right? If you're not familiar with Canva, you should get yourself subscribed to it. I'm going to create a design and I'm going to customize the size and I'm going to make this 800 width, 500 height. I'm going to create a new design. And then what I'm going to do is find an image that I like. So I'm going to pause the video for a second so that, you can see it. Let's not pause it. Just bear with me. Right? My computer's moving a little slow here, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is going to go to photos. I'm going to go to photos and I'm going to just find me some images. So I'm going to go cleaning service. I'm just going to find two. Okay, this is perfect. So I'm going to grab this one. We'll drag it here. Yeah, that looks like a family, a nice little family. And then let's grab this one as well. Let's grab this one. Let's grab this one. All right, excellent. Seems like the same bunch. Then I'm going to download these. Cleaning service. I'm going to download both of these as a JPEG. Okay, so let's share and download. All right, and I'm going to save these as a JPEG. Actually, I'm going to save these as a JPEG. And what we're going to do is we're going to download both of these images. So let's go and download these. We're going to save them to perhaps my desktop somewhere. I'm just going to keep it in my downloads. I'm going to save as. And we're going to put it in my desktop or inside the downloads folder, one of the two. So let's go to downloads. Let's put it there and hit save. Then I'm going to go ahead and open that up, and then we're going to go grab both of those images. So let's wait for that to finish loading. Yeah, it takes a little minute, but I want you to see that this isn't really hard work to do. I see that my image went away and the superhero is now up there. So, all right, so let's go and grab our images. Let's go back to the downloads folder, and we're going to open those up. Then we're going to extract the zip file. Let's extract that. This is my computer running a little slow on us today. So let's go ahead and extract this so we can grab our images. Okay. They're now extracted. So I can go back over to the builder now and we can grab those images. So let's go back to the builder. And what we're going to do is we're going to load our images into these sections down here. So click to edit, and then we're going to click the picture, and we're going to upload both of our files from within our so let's grab them both and hit open. Now it's in our file section. So let's put in this image, save changes. Then we'll do the same one with the other one because they're both the same size now. And we're going to hit save changes. Oh, look at that. One was, so let's do auto detect on this one. Let's do a square. There we go. So now we have our about us history section also created. I don't know what happens in the picture, but now you see we have our header, our services, and our about history. The next section we're going to create in the next training, we're going to create the why choose us section. So stay tuned for the next training.